Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Enter the Gungeon. Kind of broke our streak last episode, but not really, because, if you yeet a run on the second floor to commit to a run that has 2 HP, I mean, come on. That's a productive yeet. Very interesting. Blue bandana has me excited. Then, I was just gonna say, having quadruple the ammo for all of our guns opens up a lot of possibilities. I mean, it might actually be legitimately one of the best passive items in the game. Imagine our last run, but the commando having 200 bullets instead of 50. How much easier would it have been to kill the advanced drag gun? I don't know, like 15%? Yeah, exactly. 15% easier. And that's what you can save on your car insurance, allegedly, by switching to Geico. We don't have to deal with that up here, because in British Columbia, we have basically I knew it. The province handles the insurance for us. Now, yes, I will admit that does lead to... Ooh, I like it. I mean, it's expensive in British Columbia. The car insurance is expensive, but I don't think it's due to a lack of free market situation. I think it's more because everybody's driving around crashing their freaking Maseratis that they're using to learn to drive on. Then again, I don't know. I don't know the underwriters. Regardless, where was I going with this? It's true. People, I have no actual opinion on the issue one way or the other. In Ontario, where I... learn to drive and spend the first 20-something years of my life. Excuse me, sorry. Ooh, does it cost 3? It costs 3. We're saving, dude. We're saving. It would be better to get Skeleton Key than to go to the Oubliette, I think, but I don't know. We'd really just like to see a huge key influx, but... There's private insurance in Ontario. British Columbia is all under the provincial umbrella. You know, different provinces do it different. I got no opinion either way. All I know is this is one heck of a painful check to cut once a year. Okay, we got the Bullet King. We're gonna create many baubles, as Dan would say. I think there's an optimum number for bubble creation. It seems to me, create maybe under 10 bubbles. No, oh my god, I'm so lucky. Create under 10 bubbles and send them. That's your optimum situation. I will say, this gun does not offer me everything I'm looking for right now. It's doing okay, but I would describe it as merely okay. Many keys, please. No keys. Now that's a kick in the head, dude. Is this trick gun? No, it's a SAA. It does reload very quickly. Don't give up hope. It is unlikely that we will be able to get 2 more keys. Never mind, we just did it. Now, the Skeleton Key means we can open our Oubliette door. I think. 4,000 ammo on the Screamer. Get ready, boys. I think it means we can open our Oubliette locks. I think locks just no longer hold any meaning for us. Which is fantastic news. This run is far from a guaranteed victory. But to be honest, like, I got the hot hand right now. I didn't play very well on the non-rat portions of yesterday's run. Oh my god, there's another key. But I played very well on the rat portion, and that was good enough to, basically set us up for life. I have had some people... It's kind of like... It's not even relevant to be brought up because Gungeon is essentially like being sunset at some point in the pretty near future in all likelihood, even though I don't have a concrete plan to replace it. And I won't replace it until I have a concrete plan. But Some people have been like, you know, I would rather you did less rat runs. It makes the runs feel very samey, which I do appreciate. And I mean, I've had the exact same opinion. But the opinion that I have is that the runs are samey, not that the rat run necessarily makes it samey. Because I just don't know what the alternative is, if that makes sense. Like, if you don't do a rat run, how does that make the run less samey? You know what I mean? Maybe we could spend a key on... I mean, we should probably get Wad of Brick of Cash, right? Why not? It'll show us where the secret rooms are in the future. We should have gotten it earlier, but that's okay. It's not like we're going to use keys for anything else. You know, the difference between going to the rat fight and not going to the rat fight, typically for me, seems to be like, I don't know, you can open maybe one more chest or buy one more item from the shop. Just more fun to go through the relative trial of the rat fight and then come out on the other side with a bunch of items. That's my 2 cents on that subject. I mean, I've played this enough. I think I've figured out this is my ideal path. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Gun Muncher. I mean, I'm kind of tempted, because I don't think, one of the, oh, that was really bad. One of the interesting things about having, you know, quadruple ammo is that really we need a lot less guns. In all likelihood, any gun that we pick up that was good before, it's not going to be 4 times better. It's probably going to be like 2.5 times better. I mean, you're probably not going to need quadruple the ammo for very long, at least. I mean, just consider the fact that, sure, I mean, the bubbler's almost out of ammo, but as soon as we get pink ammo, it gets like, it's going to have 400 shots or something. Which I think is more than it started with? I don't remember. Anyway, after saying all this, I've come to the realization that maybe the sniper rifle actually kind of is not our ideal choice, and maybe it would be nice to get another gun. But let's hold up a second. I want to at least wait and see, you know, what we get from the chests. The boss, we'll see. But the chests are like obvious no-brainers with Charlatan Key. Man, we keep striking out there. I will tell you, though, keep watching for Brick of Cash, by the way, but I will tell you, Super Soaker, aka Mega Dowser, is a real easy pick for... Okay. Tossing in the Gun Muncher. I'm feeling the brain verbiage leave me as I enter hour... I don't know, 9 of recording / streaming today. Get ready. I really thought we could just do a perfect dodge there. I apologize, but sometimes that leads to the best commentary. Honestly, that's why I'm thinking no apology necessary. That was a horrible dodge there. That's where you end up getting those Josh comments like, what if the aliens were ourselves? Still pondering that one to this day, especially with all the Area 51 stuff going on. And by going on, I mean not going on, but, you know, like maybe... if the meme becomes large enough, some people might show up, and it'll be interesting to see. Not because I think they're actually going to break aliens out of Area 51. I'm just, it'll be one heck of a news report. Get a text from my mom. Hey, did you see this Area 51 stuff? Can you... I just can't wait to explain to my mom what it means to do a Naruto run so the bullets can't hit you. Hey, Ma, remember I used to watch Dragon Ball Z growing up? She'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, okay, so imagine that instead of never watching more of it, I went deeper down the rabbit hole. That's what Naruto running comes from. She'll get it. She's hip. She's with it. Taka, 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 taka. Disarming personality? I mean, here's the thing. If it saves me money on the nod key, is fine. But we didn't really glean the kind of interesting stuff from the chest that I was hoping to. Well, that was just terrible damage on my part. I played really badly on this Oubliette, dude. Let me fight the boss and get out of here. I need to do a full reset. It just feels good, honestly. Like, I'm having that day. I'm not 100% well today. I've recorded this later in the day as the same. Well, this is like the third Gungeon episode I've recorded today. That's what I mean to suggest. I don't know, we'll try SNA. How you doing? Not overly terrible, but I think maybe sniper rifle will still be better. Pretty chunky. Anyway, I'm not 100% well today. I'm still coughing a little bit, but very rarely relative to the past few days. No fever, like very, very little mucus taking over my body. What a move. It's super nice, dude. I'm having a wonderful time. Today's the first day where for hours at a time, I've forgotten that I was sick, and it feels so nice. I mean, it was a short illness, but I'm ready to get back on the horse. Let me put it that way. You know, you take time off for vacations, you take time off for, you know, family emergencies, stuff like that. When you gotta curtail your workload because of a freaking communicable rhinovirus has been percolating around the human species for, like, you know, 143,000 years. Come on. Get over yourself, rhinovirus. It's not about you. So grenade launcher, I think, kind of stinks. Even with 240 bullets, that's never really been its problem. But I'm not going to feed it to the gun muncher. I will feed the Mega Dowser to the gun muncher. Trying to think about what would be our second best option. It's probably the SAA, honestly. It's just not that good. Hopefully we get a great boss killer. Or a good boss killer, even. Sure. I actually think the shot grub should be fine. And to be honest, I think, by the way, where the heck... I didn't see Brick of Cash at all. Doesn't it show up on the map? I'm just gonna check the usual suspects. Like, hold on. What is Brick of Cash? Yeah, okay. Like, I thought I was losing my mind for a second there. Could it be that there's no secret room? Probably not. I mean, I don't want to use it here because I don't see the thing. It's actually kind of why I dislike Brick of Cash. I only took it because it costs a key. Keys are literally worth nothing to us. Is it on this room? Maybe I got rattled by the... I don't know, man. Alright, well, we'll just endeavor to pay closer attention next time. Life goes on. My bad. Okay, so we're definitely going to be fine on casings. I think this is kind of like a tryout for grenade launcher. I think it's possible with 240 bullets, we'll find it to be an adequate room clearer. And possibly, like, it might be our best boss killer as well. But that's kind of the beauty of having quadruple ammo, is that, you know, we're still going to have enough to use it on the boss, basically. No matter what. That was pretty cool. Well, screwed that one up. Yep. Yeah. Saw it coming a mile away. Left ourselves in a pretty untenable position for essentially no reason whatsoever. Okay, so big objectives this floor. If we get the opportunity to pick up another good gun, that would be very advantageous. We're still a little bit gun poor, in my opinion. And unlike previously I would say things like that and I would be nervous a little bit. So I'd be like, maybe I have some great guns that I just don't recognize. I no longer feel that way. I think Smiley's revolver immediately takes the grenade launcher's place. Now I'm like, I have enough of a handle on all these guns that I'm like, I know what I want. Smiley's revolver, definitely adequate room clearer. My brain is a little inadequate right now. I keep taking very, very dumb damage. Dude, really? You're just gonna give me Daruma? How much is this gonna cost me? 115. Perfect, dude. I do not see a brick of cash there, by the way. So this could not be a more set run right now, with the exception of maybe lacking one truly top-tier weapon. This Daruma is just unbelievable. Even if we don't have a top-tier weapon, we have cursed bullets. Wow, that was really bad. And a few levels of curse, which means that I have higher damage with all of our guns than we otherwise would previously expect. If we wanted to be insane, we could have walked into those curse pots, gotten a few extra levels of curse. I don't really think that's a smart idea. And by I don't really think that's a smart idea, I mean objectively, I think that's a dumb idea. Now, it could be dumb and fun. Let's try a shot grub on for size here. Just trying to watch out for the poisoned pools. So I think the shot grub is fine, but I would maybe prefer to use it once I can fly. Got hit. I think I got hit. I don't know. I used the blank, but I also think I got hit. Now I've definitely been hit. You know what? Hey, here's a thought. Why not just use Smiley's revolver? The gun you already like. Sorry, this is an actual surprising radio silence moment. That's what I get. I got a little overconfident. Where's my dude? There he is. We actually have lost a little progress here. I know he's gonna eat it. I've long since, you know... I've just been waiting for my death. I don't know what to say. I've been waiting for my death for 10 seconds there. I got locked inside of the ammo conda. Well, dude, quick restart. I'm embarrassed, of course. Unhappy with myself, but here we are. Like I said, automatic victory. Doing really well in Gungeon recently. The only thing I will say in my own defense is that I didn't expect to be literally smothered by the ammo conda. Now, it is a snake that constricts, so really, that one's on me. I mean, I've seen the movie, Jon Voight. I haven't seen the movie. I know it's Jon Voight. I know it's Ice Cube. I know it's Jennifer Lopez. I think it might be Skeet Ulrich. I don't know. It's been a while. I've never seen it, but I have been to the IMDb page a few times. It's pretty much the same thing. So yeah, like the embarrassment is palpable. And yet, I persevere nonetheless. Hey! What are you trying to pull there? Now, this is a different situation. Like, to be honest, yes, it's I mean, I want to be clear that everything I'm about to say does not change the fact that we should have easily been on a track to win our previous run, and we definitely should not be dying to the ammo conda one way or the other. Even if the run is gonna go down, that's not one of the bosses you want to do it against, right? Even though he is tough. But we really just kind of had bad weapons. Now, it's not to say we should have like, dying was sensible there. We made mistakes, for sure. That hurt. That hurts more now. We haven't gotten the HP, it hurts even more. But this time we actually have what I would describe as a pretty top-tier boss killer for the early game, at least. Mutation is a fun and, let's say, meta-relevant boss weapon. Not much of a meta, I suppose, in a single-player game, but I'm happy to be using it. And I gotta tell you, I'm also stoked that I'm feeling better. Because were I not, the fact that we got 18 minutes into a run and then lost it, oh man, I'd just be thinking about my throat right now. How sore it's gonna be. Instead, I'm like, oh, more video games. Ooh. More video games. Plus, I got a little bit of protein shake. Here you go. Sorry, I didn't want to enter the room until I was done drinking my chocolate sand. See, you thought I was dumb for taking damage. Actually, it makes it so much easier for me to make sure that the water barrel stays alive. Why didn't you think of that? It's gonna be an adjustment, because, like, it literally... I mean, I shouldn't say literally, I guess, but to be as good as the previous run is going to be very, very difficult. The previous run, it just had so much going for it. And we do have to watch out for knockback. It's an actually relevant concern with the mutation. Just slightly altering the trajectory of your dodges. That being said, it can actually help you get away faster as well, due to the way it kind of loops around, or pushes you back, I should say. So that was a very easy fight. And honestly, the looper, which is actually the blooper, is seems pretty solid as well. Only 80 shots. So Blasphemy will be our go-to room clearer for now, by necessity. No. We will buy 2 keys. Can't afford the second one. You know what? Can't afford the second one yet. We will probably open our green chest. Yes. But we're gonna need basically all of our money on the next floor. In order to get the rat key. How's that for samey? Now, you grab this. It's the simplest thing in the world. Charmed bow. Beautiful weapon. Can't wait to find the next gun muncher. Why? No reason. Okay. Down we go here. I forgot we had the blunderbuss as well. Which is not necessarily terrible, but pretty bad for what we're looking for. I think we've got much better options, at least. Alright, so... A lot of positives on that floor. I gotta remember... That hurts. Hurts a lot. I gotta remember. We might have some negative feelings in our psyche right now. Those aren't because of this run. This run is innocent. This run hasn't done anything wrong. This run only recently had the privilege of entering the world of Gungeon. I can't hold it against this run. It's not fair. This run deserves its own chance to make it happen. I love the blooper. We took 1.5 hearts worth of damage on our first 2 rooms, which is a very terrible sign. It's a terrible sign not for the run, which, as I've just established mere moments ago, is innocent. It's like you weren't even listening. It's terrible news for your boys' mental acuity. Possibly an indication. Attention and focus falling into disrepair as the circadian rhythm gets a little bit closer to the nighttime. Yo, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. It does hurt a little bit to be using blooper ammo on basic bulletkin. but it also, like, it hurts so good, like that John Cougar Mellencamp song, because I'm like, ooh, this feels wrong. I like it. My other guns don't kill enemies that fast. Yeah, baby. Can your other guns do this? Exactly, dude. Sometimes guns don't feel like they should, so baby. It's always Bob Dylan. Hurt so good. What a ridiculous. Bob Dylan singing a song artistically not really in line with his principles. My blood runs cold. My memory has just been told. Na, 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 na. Angels leaves the centerfold. I'm so fancy. You already know. I'm in the fast lane. That's, if you need an explanation of the bit, that's Robert Dylan. But imagine a world in which instead of being a renowned artist and folk singer, and rock singer, I guess, you know, he, you know, sang Iggy Azalea's Fancy instead. Do you ever consider how funny that would be? I'd take 1,000 hugs. I don't know, this is not even a good Bob Dylan impression. From 10,000 ladybugs. Okay, this is just insulting. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm unafraid. I'm using my blanks for the first time ever. I'll admit, okay, it's not a good day for Gungeon, apparently. Starting to, oh, I got trapped in the door frame. No. Don't let the narrative be that you're bad. This is your moment. Seize it and start to play well. Who cares if you get a hit against the freaking Blobulord, dude? It's the best guy to get hit against. Get it out of your system while there's no consequences. Few consequences. Acceptable. I don't know what we want. Good room clearer would go a long way right now. Really appreciate the ammo. Yeah, I mean, that's it's not really a good room clearer. It's kind of like our third good boss clearer. This is unfortunate. This is a very unfortunate situation because I cannot afford to buy a key. It's just the honest to goodness truth. If I buy a key, we will not make it to the rat fight. We won't be able to buy Nod Key. Now, to be honest, we might not be able to buy Nod Key anyway. I'm gonna just tell you, I feel sold out by the game to some extent here, because I think that there's an innate, common human tendency that's like, if you don't open a demon chest, dude, what you could be missing out on like the most fun item in the game. I don't think that's probably likely to be true. But because we don't know what's inside of it, it's like I just spat on the audience. Because it... Oh, that scared me. Shock bullets, huh? Because it could be anything, dude. Now, I don't know if I've ever had an item in Gungeon where I was like, oh, this item single-handedly made the run insanely fun. But because I mean, I feel it too, because I didn't open the chest in favor, excuse me, in favor of going to the rat fight. I'm like, oh man, I wonder what was inside of that. Some unseen item I've never had before that would completely change my perception on this run and maybe even my life in general. Probably is probably like a great gun. It's just unfortunate we've been hit like twice by it. I'm just trying to think. I don't know, man. I guess we could... I mean, this is an easy floor. We could probably get away with using the blunderbuss. Just want to keep yourself out of that blasphemy cycle, which I continually call betrayal, and never will stop doing that. Where, you know, you have full HP, you lose full HP, and then you never get back to full HP. We're kind of caught in it right now, but I would certainly suggest that it is not out of the realm of possibility at all for us with mutation to flawless a second floor boss. In fact, I might even bet on us, even with all the suboptimal plays we've had today. I really shouldn't have rolled the dice on that one, but it was fun. I felt a little thrilled. Really? Okay, well, might not be what you want, but might have to swap weapons based on the enemy you're fighting. It's nobody's favorite pastime. It's definitely prudent in some situations. I think this may be one such situation. For now, though. I mean, we don't deserve any keys because we disrespected Skeleton Key on our previous run. How do we disrespect it? Well, I guess we disrespected it by dying. We actually gave it a great amount of respect. We purchased keys in order to buy it because we said this item, it means so much to us. I'll sacrifice my entire stack. I'll go all in to make it happen. I feel like every Gungeon run has like a turning point where you get to the point where you're like, this is either gonna work or it isn't. And that's why I was so persistent on the last run. My last video, I should say, that we were not screwed. I was like, dude, we're actually fine. We're just low on HP. But we have not... All the other parameters pointed to that run being A-okay, I thought. And it ended up being A-okay. This run, I feel like this floor is getting pretty close to that put up or shut up territory. One of the reasons is, I'm not sure if you've noticed, we might actually not have enough casings to go to the rat floor. Which would honestly just be a slap in the face. That's a little dramatic. Slap in the belly. Come on, just give me like a golden casing. Ooh, chamber gun. Now. That's pretty sweet. Dude, I think we're not gonna have enough casings. I don't know, we got a decent amount of rooms left, but I mean, I bought like a key. You're gonna make me feel guilty over buying a single key? I'm trying to defend you in this case. And you're making me look like a mathematical charlatan. Now, we did get what we wanted. We got a great room clearing gun. Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Well, I mean, we focus on the bright side, I guess. If we don't get enough keys, definitely can't afford anything there. Unless, can we steal anything? No. Or could we use those to steal is what I meant. Sure, let's do this. It has to be done. But if we don't get enough money to buy Nod Key, at the very least, we will be able to buy keys and open the demonic chests. 50 enemies, and we shot our shot right into the middle of nothingness. Dude, chamber gun is so good, though. It's actually a great run to use chamber gun, too, if we decide to go to bullet hell. It was only wave 1. It's okay. Is it 3 waves always? Shoot, please. That was bad. Bad time to reload as well. Yeah, my head's out of the game right now. Embarrassingly enough. Dude, I really appreciate the HP. Fortunately, it's not casings, but... Yeah. We're just screwed. Okay, well, nod key. See you next time. You missed your chance, and you know what? You're gonna regret it every day for the rest of your life. Yellow chamber, which I feel like I should remember because I looked it up not more than 2 days ago. And yet, here I am, all dabbing and going, yellow chamber Gungeon. What do you got? It charms an enemy usually when you enter the room. That's right, that's right. I understand now. I get it now. So for now, you know what? Let's mix it up, right? Let's use the drill. It's got a real range disadvantage. But it has more range than I thought, actually. I mean, you can see its range. Oh, also, Yellow Chamber gives you a ton of HP. Well, it gives you 2, but that's a relative ton. Yo, the damage out of the drill is actually insanely good. I don't know if there's really much of a case for needing this for future potential. Like, because you get with the chamber gun, you get a... If you get a mastery round, you can use that variant of the chamber gun forever. I don't know, like... if we'd ever use this for longer than a single floor, because it seems a little bit on the side of dangerousness. Sure, maybe don't use it right next to a loaded stick of dynamite. But look at the damage, though. Like, now I'm at least realizing... maybe on its own is kind of like Alien Engine, except I think is honestly better in terms of damage. But too dangerous to use reliably. I gotta sneeze probably. Maybe not. But paired with any form of invincibility, I feel like the damage here is actually massive. Like, it's coming pretty close to killing enemies in like a single hit. Yeah, just walk into the bullets. I mean, why would you roll? If you roll, you could end up on the fire and then have to roll again right after. Oh my god, how many synergy chests in a row have failed us? You don't need the answer. The answer is enough that it's worth bringing up. So we took a lot of damage, proving how good that gun was, but yes, I'm aware of the irony. Trust me. We will grab a key yet again, because this is what you do when you don't go to the rat floor. Instead of spending your money on one key, you spend your money on many keys. Now, actually, Looper plus Scattershot seems to have done us an incredible service. Like, Looper seems way better, and it was already good. To the point that I'm looking at this as if it could actually be, like, our best boss killer. No fooling, dude. Mutation is also very good. Well, I wouldn't worry about it. It's out of ammo. I'm assuming... because Skull Spitter has some homing as well. I mean, I actually think that the synergy chest... it sucks that it didn't give us a synergy, because synergies are always interesting. Well, usually interesting. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, though. There we go. But it might have, you know, lucked out in spite of that. We might have found ourselves in a, maybe even a better position as a result of Scattershot, to be honest. Science Cannon. It's kind of like the poor man's mutation. I still think, you know, I really like Mutation, and especially with synergies, it's a lot of fun. But I feel like Raiden Coil Might still be my favorite beam weapon that I can think of off the top of my head. Unless you count, like, the, you know, Justice Hammer or whatever the heck is called. Dawn of Justice. Dawnbringer. I don't remember. The Gears of War one. Just looking at DPS here. We don't really need the Flawless. It's pretty good, but... I mean, no one can defeat the power of the quad laser is also something you should keep in mind at all times. The thing about it is that the bullet is enormous. There is no escape. It also, with Scattershot, has incredibly low spread, but vastly improved actual real damage, I think, because there's so many shots stacked up on top of one another. That's hilarious. This is actually a dominant weapon now. Especially for an enemy that's predictable to hit. Okay. Mustache again. Much like that Corey Hart song. You know the one. I wear my mustache at night so I can save the stew that slips between my lips. I don't know. Because the idea is, I don't like, here's the thing, alright? I get, you know, if you gotta shave your armpits, your legs, it's annoying. It's frustrating. Cut yourself, blah, blah, blah. You don't, and you know, you don't have to shave your face. You know, if you're a man, you can choose to grow a beard. But if you do choose to shave your face, it's very annoying. I mean, I get it's probably annoying to have stubble on your leg and armpits. It's annoying to have stubble on your face, though. You ever use a tissue, blow your nose? You got tissue and probably a decent chunk of snot getting caught in the sandpaper you got on your face. When you eat, you get stuff in it. You know, it's stuff gets caught on it. And then you still cut yourself shaving from time to time. It's a fool's racket, Jerry. That's why I'll never, you know, I don't like the look of a full beard on myself. I like the look of, you know, a few days of stubble. I try to trim it up, you know, once every 5 to 7 days, let's say. Whoa, careful. But when I see a man with a beard, I definitely don't think to myself, like 1950s style, like, well, lazy. I think to myself, here's a man who understands. It's not about being necessarily too lazy to shave. Just that shaving's a pain in the butt, dude. Please. We're lucky we got him, honestly. Don't get me wrong, I get it. Thought I switched weapons, but apparently my mouse had other plans. This is dumb. I shouldn't be doing this. Is it funny? Oh, yes. Let's not and say we did then instead. We still have the skull spitter. No. So Ring of the Resourceful Rat is very interesting. We can trade an item per floor. Straight up, let me tell you. Shouldn't have done that. Let me tell you, what do we not like? Oh, let me count the items we don't like here. Any passives we don't like? Maybe we could trade junk, but that seems like it's cowardice. I actually think we'll trade the mustache. I don't think it's very good. I think our health is high enough, just listening, that it's irrelevant. And, dude, it's probably the greatest trade in the history of all trades. We got a speed upgrade that also gave us armor, that also synergizes with one of our favorite weapons to have so far. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Ring of the Resourceful Rat has just proven worth its weight in gold. What do you got for me? Let's do it. Let's at least get some redemption on this run. Never mind, I don't have money. That's fair. I did just spend quite a lot of it. Hopefully we'll get there. We may not. I'm preparing myself for that that circumstance. By the way, I didn't even think. What's the chamber gun on the 4th floor? We only have 7 bullets anyway. Oh, we can't even use it. Oh, you're in trouble, dude. Excuse me. Your summoner has died? As a result, you should be dead as well? I'm not sure if you're aware of that. Maybe I'm mistaken? I don't know. That seems unlikely. It's never happened before. What was I talking about? I don't know. We can only use the resourceful rat trade once per floor. But dude, that was like that was an incredibly good trade for us. I am stoked. Let's get chamber gun ammo. It goes a long way. Even if we just use it for the rocket launcher. Flame hand. It's actually not that bad either. Especially if we're feeling starved for room clearers. I got no complaints. The one location the shot happened to continue existing in. Come on. Boss fight? Not boss fight. I did just blow up my charmed friend. Not my friend who was charmed, but my friend who I used to watch the WB television program Charmed with. You know, with Alyssa Milano and Shannon Doherty and Rose McGowan. NL, how do you know all three of the lead actresses from the WB show Charmed? I would love to answer your testimony, but under the advisement of my attorney, I plead the Fifth Amendment in order to not incriminate myself in a court of law. Pleading the Fifth. You probably, I'm assuming most people watching this are aware of what pleading the Fifth means. Pleading the Fifth is when you get asked a question. You have the opportunity. I don't know if it's only in like congressional hearings, but you have not the opportunity. I should say you have like the constitutional right to avoid answering the question if you feel like it would incriminate you in a case. I actually, it's a good thing, I think, to be clear. However, what it ends up being much of the time is a way for you to be like, I can't lie to you, I'm guilty, but I can't tell you I'm guilty because then you'd find me guilty. So instead I gotta say, I know, but I'm not allowed to tell you. I guess I could probably have a more nuanced, what a terrible shot, opinion on the Fifth Amendment. To be honest, oh my lord, how did we only get 2 of those? To be honest, I only know it because of a documentary I watched on Netflix like 4 days ago about Herbalife, and then also Chappelle's show. So, you know, I'm just saying, like, I'm not necessarily your #1 source. Why was I not using quad laser for that? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Rooms with no hazards, you gotta love mutation. Like, look at this. That guy thought he was slick. We do have to watch out, for falling victim to our own shock bullets, I think. Hey! He was gonna take a shot at me. Why do you use mutation in situations like this? It's not necessary. Sorry, friend. That was my mistake. I saw too late that you were friendly. And I apologize. An enemy has survived. Oh, but only briefly. We could trade something. Honestly, I'm gonna trade HP. I would like a different passive, please. Dude, I'm stoked. What on earth is this? Super Space Turtle DX? After all the badness that I have done on the past 2 runs. By the way, what is happening on this room? To get Super Space Turtle DX, which I don't even really understand. We gotta stop using the mutation here. I hate to say it, but it's just a little too complicated. Also, it's kind of lagging out my game. Let's take some more ammo for it. It feels like a dream come true is what I was gonna say. Keep in mind, by the way, we're fighting regular Dragon. So, although I'm not thrilled with the present state of our HP, I'm also not that concerned. Look, the thing is, it's just a fun item, okay? Fun gun, I should say. And the fun in front of the gun lives forever. Please just kill him. He's dead. Sure, I'll take some more ammo for the mutation. What could go wrong? Okay. No. This is where you switch. And this is like a beautiful chamber gun situation. This guy's gonna melt. I'm also gonna use chamber gun against the boss. If we flawless him, I'll use chamber gun against the Lich, but quad laser is a close second. Admittedly, also like a very, very good gun. I don't know, that's Blooper. Blooper hasn't gotten any other ammo? Dude, come on. Honestly, you don't want to be a mimic on this run. Like, you're just asking for trouble. Bouncy bullets is hilarious. You have yeed your last haw. I like that this guy, he's charmed, and yet still jamming enemies. You know, I'm not saying he's a double agent, but come on, dude. You like that? You've yeed your last haw? Pretty good, huh? Stole it from Twitter. Okay, I'm thinking we got a close boss fight. Oh, I told you. Now, in theory, we should definitely, like, go and make sure that, you know, we got the items on this floor. In reality, I'm not going to do that because I'm a little man baby, and I'm still mad that we died 18 minutes into an awesome run. So I'm going to try to recoup that time by, you know, making my life harder by not actually picking up free items that basically, I mean, we've already paid the cost for by doing the rooms. That's who I am. Might as well blank there. I don't know, man. Like, this weapon is really good. Really, really good right now, to be honest. But I feel like the quad laser might... It depends. Because this guy, his next phase is standing still, that's definitely something I want to do. But dude, I'm telling you, that this lava molten gun for the Lich will wreck him. If we have ammo, because we are going to use chamber gun. Oh my lord. One more! We are going to use chamber gun to clear every room. And it doesn't have a lot of ammo, I think, on the next floor. But I mean, this should be an easy Lich kill, but I'm hesitant to say that given our recent track record. I told you, the bullet is enormous. There is no escape. How many times do I have to say it? There is no escape. The bullet is enormous. Jumping is useless. Who would have thought? This is like the inverse of so many runs. The only enemy we didn't, or the only boss we didn't flawless was the kill pillars. The kill pillars! It's usually the only enemy we do flawless. What a world. Anyway. Hello, Super Space Turtle. Chamber gun. Now we want to spiral out here, I remember. Oh, yes. I remember the chamber gun down here now. It's extraordinarily good. Not a dead end. Fantastic news. No. See, you don't give me blanks. Instead of blanks, you give me ammunition. That was bad. Okay, still spiraling out. not out of control. Just away from the origin point. This, you're not worth it. You're not worth it. I refuse. I will not waste my bullets on you. Wow. To get hit twice by the same bullet is a special level of badness. Okay, so we've charmed death. Interesting. I'm not saying we need ammo, but I would kill for some freaking ammo right now. In fact, that's kinda what I'm doing. That sounded amazing. Still, 14 ammo is enough to get through part of a room. Not this room, though. You shouldn't be using the quad laser for this. Like, that's just ignorance. That's laziness. Oh my god. You see what happens to the science cannon with bouncy scatter shot? Oh, it's out of ammo. We didn't even use Cruller Blade. Let's get that going. Either way, like, if we make it to the boss with roughly this much HP, or anywhere close to it, Lich is screwed, dude. My man's totally sunk. This is probably... you know, because it pivoted, I think this actually could be the right way, but it is kind of circling back. Kind of amazed I didn't get hit there. Key. Normally, I would much prefer a key to ammo. It's a rare situation. Ah, yes, the enemy that is a wall. You got me. Now I'm like, I just wish I'd saved... I wish I used the quad laser exclusively on the Dragon fight. Dude, this isn't the right way. I've now accepted this isn't the right way. I've also accepted that I actually am on dangerous levels of HP, which is very embarrassing for me to admit, but it's not as embarrassing as it would be to just lose the run. So, be smarter from this point forward. Use your best weapons available, even if they do make you a little nauseous. Bad dodge. In fact, a very bad dodge. The frames, dude. I mean, we're talking about the frames. What about the bit rate? I don't even want to know. Pretty sure my computer sounds like it's mining a single Bitcoin right now. One single Bitcoin. I know this room. I didn't even know this room until just now because of all the chaos apparent. He's done. Don't even worry about it. Please, if there is a merciful God, grant me either an ammunition pickup, or alternatively, the way to go. I beg you. I'm still, like, on 3 HP. We will still, in my opinion, easily win. 3 HP, 4 blanks. I don't think that'll be in question. Love when my charmed minions want to summon an eldritch horror from another world. It's like, you're not helping, dude. But I was summoning a flesh golem for you. It's not for me, dude. It's aggro. It wants to kill everybody. Okay, so we got our ammo. All complaints now fall by the wayside because all I have to do is hold left click to kill all enemies. Well, I'm still very, very hopeful that we are at the near terminal of the floor. And the fact that this is pivoted up in this direction has me thinking that I am for sure correct. Okay. You know what's happening. Just rip it and rip it. That I should have just rolled. That, okay. 2 hits against phase 1 of the Lich. A little bit on the embarrassing side. Honestly, feel like DPS-wise against a single foe, the lava might be better, but just in saying that, I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Take me. Take me! Okay, shall we? Phase 2, the more difficult phase, sadly for me. Basic beams, not a problem. Ah, you son of a gun. That was obviously just insanely bad. Had to be done. Oh my lord. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. I've completely done this to myself, by the way. I'm embarrassed by it. I mean, this run, at this point, I might as well just lose, because then I can call the run something nice, like embarrassing. And when I upload it, I'll know that I just have to be ready to take the L. Okay, this is where you dump some quad lasers in there. Wait for them to do their magic. Here they go. Please. Oh my god. I guess it really is true that no one can defeat the power of the quad laser. The bullet is enormous. They're even still on the screen here at the end. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I suck really bad. Send me. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. See ya.